us all at a place where we were wayward. We were wayward, but because he had direction for us. And we had to learn to be like Paul. We had to learn how to yield. We had to learn how to lower ourselves in a place of prayer to seek God. Because God does have a place for us, that New Jerusalem. But he has a place for us. And his word is really the way that will lead us to that.
Amen.
But we don't often use that word the way, we again, by what we were taught in tradition. And I thank God for our forefathers. I thank God, and I tell my auntie all the time, I thank God for what they taught and what they stood on.
Yes.
They gave us what they had. And when God began to give us his knowledge and we begin to get a relationship with God, it's not that he's trying to give us more, but he knows the timing that we're in.
Yes.
And he knows that this generation of people are getting more knowledge.
Yes.
And losing more spiritual intact.
Yes.
And so he knows that in order for us to go in the world and really grasp and win souls, that we have to be equipped. We have to be equipped. You've got to be able to talk the street and also talk at a knowledgeable level where you can reach the man and reach the heart, because the word alone has power. But Apostle, thank you. I just don't know how to do it. I know this is a gift. Know this is a gift.
Yes.
Wow. That's all I can say. It's just like, wow. Yeah, it speaks. It speaks. Because we can, and something I've learned, God sometimes put us, we're on that track. God can put us in a place, like I shared with my aunt earlier, in a place where we're trying to ask God, why you have us in this place? What in the world? This is nothing like, what in the world? But it's even there where his grace is sufficient.
Absolutely.
Because he teaches us, even in the midst, there's still souls to be won there. So sometimes he can put us in a place that we may not want to be, we may not like, and it's uncomfortable. But if he say go, go, and trust him.
Amen.
Because his grace is sufficient even there.
Amen.
And as long as you do, like Paul, pray and continue to stay in relationship with God and seek God and allow God to lead you, we can never go wrong. I do want to take this opportunity to just thank each and every person who have pressed their way out this morning to come. I'm in awe of this, and I'm going to get the scripture and I'm going to go home and study. Y'all got to know the type of person I'm going to go home on today. I'll be on my face studying his word. Okay, the picture is that Lord, give me revelation. But this, Apostle, I know the Lord gave you some revelation on this picture. You want to share?
Well, really, I wanted each person, the Spirit of the Lord is just so awesome in our lives. And I don't think it's that we really taken into consideration the life of Paul as we see him before, and we see him and see Ananias in his life as Ananias lays hands on him. And you read it. If you go back and you study, you see Ananias laid hands on him. And when Ananias laid hands on him, is when he received his conversion. Okay, his conversion was not on the road to Damascus. That was where he went blind. His eyes were open, but he could not see. His eyes were open. Hear me. His eyes were open, but he could not see.
Yes.
Wow.
That is natural, but that was spiritual.
That's spiritual.
Yes.
He could not see.
That's
And
good.
it took Ananias to go to him at Judas's house and lay hands on him.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
And when he laid hands on him, the scales fell off of his eyes and he could see. But
That's powerful.
Ananias went there after the Lord told him, I've heard Paul pray.
Yes.
There's a man on Straight Street,
That's good.
Yes.
and I want you to go. And he's saying, Lord, me, I've heard about him. But he said, but Lord, cause you said go, I'm gonna go. He laid hands on him. And immediately Paul looks up and says, baptize me. I want to be baptized.
Yes.
So he was baptized. And I I say that is to say that the Lord had something for each one of us.
Yes.
Sometimes we put ourselves down so low, you know, God's gonna use that one, but God, you know, what have you got for me? But if he can take Paul,
That's the truth.
if he can take Paul and say, I've chosen him,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, I chosen him to go to the Gentiles. God, who are you choosing me to go to?
That's right.
Yes.
Lord, every day that I get up, I think I heard you say, Lord, what do you want me to do today?
Yes.
Lord, who do you want? I say that.
Yes.
They hear me say this.
Yes.
Lord, who do you want me to minister to today?
Yes.
Lord, who do you want me to speak a kind word